Good evening, all. Welcome to the live and interactive quizzing session conducted by THiNC Institute of Design. So we are once again back with yet another season of Qriosity Quiz. So let's wait for a few more participants to join. After that, we'll be starting our quiz. So first, we'll be having a demo session. So for that, you can see the game pin here, 7690739. That is a game pin for today's quiz. So let's wait for a few more participants to join. After that, I'll be explaining the rules of the game. Right. Okay, we have participants joining. Sarah has joined. Welcome, Sarah. Let's wait for a few more participants. So for those who are already aware of the gaming process, here is your pin 7690739. That is a game pin. So this game pin is for the demo session. So after that, we'll be having a real quiz. This is the pin for demo session. It is available in the chat box also. So you can copy it from there also. If you have any doubts regarding the same, anything regarding the quiz, you make sure that you're asking it in the chat box. Okay. We have messages from Musina Shams. Thank you, Musina. Right. So I'll be explaining how you have to play this game. So if you're using an Android or Apple phone, what you have to do is that you have to go to the Apple or Android store and download the Kahoot app. Kahoot app you have to download from your respective stores, app stores. After downloading and opening the app, you have to enter the game pin in your screen, in your Kahoot screen, and this is the game pin for today's session, 7690739. That is the game pin for today's session. So you have to enter this in your device. At that time, you'll be given entry to the quiz. So if you don't have an extra mobile device, you can still play it from your laptop or computer. What you have to do is that you have to go to the, you can open it in two browsers. In one browser, you can open the YouTube Live, and in another browser, what you have to do is that you have to go to the website www.kahoot.it. There also one screen will appear to enter the game pin. So at that time, you have to enter this game pin 7690739. That you have to enter it in your screen. So still, if you don't have two browsers, still you can play this game. We can use a split screen option in your computer. The split screen option in one screen, you have to open the YouTube Live, and in another screen, you have to open the Kahoot website. Okay, there also you have to enter the same game pin only, 7690739. Okay, so this is the game pin for the demo session. So while I'm conducting the demo session, I'm sure that you will be able to clear all your doubts. So still, if you have any doubts, you can ask it in the chat box. Okay. So in a while, we'll be starting the demo session. We have Arya, Hannat, Saha, Mansi, Vivian, Samrtha, Banu, Sara. And regarding the quiz, what you have to do is that you have to read the question and option in the YouTube live screen. YouTube live screen, and click on the corresponding color code. Every question will be having 4 options, and 4 options will be having the corresponding color codes also. So in your device or in your browser, only the color codes will be displayed. So what you have to do is that you have to click on the color codes. You have to click on the respective color codes according to the options. Okay. So that is how you have to play this game. And based on your accuracy and how fast you are actually answering the questions, your score will be decided. Okay. So that I'll be explaining in detail when we are conducting the demo session. Okay. All right. So I think we can start the demo session. So if you're ready for the demo session, just make sure that you're entering ready in the chat box. After that, we'll be starting the demo session. Sanjana, Abhinav, Rishika, Arya, Hannat, Kavya, Saha, Mansi, Vivian, Samrtha, Banu, Sara. Welcome all to the session. So I'm waiting for your messages in the chat box. So if you're ready for the quiz, make sure you're typing ready in the chat box. After that, we can start the demo session. During the real quiz, we'll be waiting a little more time so that more participants can join. Okay. Fatima, Safa, Melvin, Sri Lakshmi, Kavya, welcome to the session. All right, so I think we can start the demo session. So starting the demo session, the count of, okay, Samrutha Chakrabarti, just a minute. Okay, fine. We'll wait for a few more seconds. After that, we'll be starting the demo session. Okay. Saij. All right, so I think we can start the session. So here comes your first question. So this is a question: who designed the Hyder Aliyev Center, Azerbaijan? That is a question. So here you can see that 4 options are there and different color codes and different corresponding shapes. So left side you can see the timer is running. Right side you can see how many are already attending the answers. You can see. All right. So what you have to do is that in your Kahoot app or in your Kahoot browser, you have to click on the corresponding color code or the shape code. Okay. So if Louis Khan is answer, you have to click on the red color code or the triangle option. Okay. In your Kahoot app or in your device, this won't be available. The option names won't be available. Only the color codes and the shapes will be available. Okay. So make sure that you're not missing this YouTube live. Okay. So you'll be getting 60 seconds. For this question, it is 60 seconds. So other questions, it will be varied based on the difficulty level. It will be varying. So we have 90 seconds will be there, 120 seconds will be there, 60 seconds will be there. Okay. All right. So the timer is going to be up. All right. So that's it. So Saha Hadith is the correct answer. So you can see that all other options, the wrong options have been faded out. You can see that only the correct option is there, and that has been highlighted with a tick mark. Okay. So that's how it is. And here you can see the gap in. Anytime you can join the quiz. Okay. All right. So this is how the scoreboard looks. So after the question, we'll be moving on to the scoreboard. So this is how the scoreboard looks. And here you can see that Sahla has come to the top with 957 points. Second place goes to Kavya. Third place goes to Arya. Fourth place goes to Banu. And fifth place goes to Saij. Okay. Right side, you can see the corresponding points also. Points are based on how accurate you are and how fast you are actually answering the questions. Okay. All right. So we have one more question in the demo session. So let's move on to that question. This is the next question. All the rules are same only. Left side you can see the timer. Right. Bottom you can see the options. Here you can see the questions. Okay. Any images there, it will be shown displayed here. Okay. All right. Samrata Chakravarti asks, what's the link for Kahoot? Samrata, you can actually type Kahoot in your Android or Apple store. So click on the app. You can open the Android or Apple store and click on the Kahoot. At that time, Kahoot app will be Kahoot. That option will be displayed, and at that time you can click on the install and open it. If you don't have the app, also still you can play it from the browser also. Just go to the site www.kahoot.it. There you can play the game. Host, maybe can you share the link also, Kahoot link, so that she can click on it and install it. All right, so time's up. So A is the correct answer. Okay. All right. So we have completed both the questions in the demo session. So now we are moving on to the podium. We won't be having a scoreboard now. Now we'll be moving on directly to the podium. Podium means that is where the toppers are being displayed. Toppers, the top 3% and the runners up, you'll be able to find it from here. Okay. All right. So this is how the podium looks like. Third spot goes to Kavya. Second spot goes to Sahla. And first spot goes to Mansi. Okay. All right. So that's how the scoreboard looks. And we have runners up Arya and Banu. So we are moving on to the real quiz now. So new game pin will be generated. Okay. New game pin will be generated here. This is the new game pin. You can click on this new game pin and join the quiz. Okay. All right. So let's wait for a few more participants. If you have any doubts, still if you have any after the demo also, still if you have any doubts regarding the same, make sure that you're using the chat box for the same. We'll be happy to help you. Sai just joined. Sarah, Raya, Nilina, Saha, Adit, Sanjana, Arya, Kanishka, Amna, Mansi, Banu, Sahila, Samrtha. Vivian, Hanna, Rashika, Lakshmi, Peter, Phil, Nandana, Fatima, Safa, Arya S. Let's wait for a few more participants. After that, we'll be starting the quiz. So today's topic is non-verbal reasoning. Non-verbal reasoning is today's topic for the quiz. The new game pin will be displayed in the chat box also. You can copy it from there directly. Alto, Diya, Amrita, Nantana, Lakshmi, Bharati. Sri Lakshmi. Any doubts, make sure that you are asking it in the chat box. So once we open the quiz, there won't be much time to clear the doubt. So make sure that you are using this time for clearing your doubts. All right, so if you are ready for the quiz, just enter ready in the chat box so that we can start the quiz. I'm waiting for messages in the chat box, so just enter ready in the chat box so that we can start the quiz after that. You can join the quiz anytime by entering the game pin. Game pin will be displayed in the top, the bottom right corner, so you can enter the game pin and join anytime. So we have messages: Kanishka, Darshini, Samrtha Chakrabarti, Josh Padreshura, Safwana Safwa, Darshan Lunia, Diya, Shiba, Anthony. Darshan, if you're asking for the Kahoot link, we have already pasted. You have already posted it in the message before that. So click on that and click on that and install the Kahoot app. All right, so we have messages. So I think we can start the quiz. So one more time, 9245360. That's a game pin. All right, so I think we can start the session. So starting the session, and here comes your first question. Qriosity quiz 29. All right. All right, so we have the answers. So we were supposed to find the odd figure out. Odd figure out in the from the problem figure. So C is the correct answer. C is the correct answer. So we are moving on to the leaderboard for the first time. Aksha is on the top spot with 817 points. Second spot goes to Sahala with 813 points. Third spot goes to Nantana. Fourth spot goes to Sahadeep. And the fifth spot goes to Safwana. Okay, so that's how the leaderboard looks after the first question. So we are moving on to second question. So before that, if anybody want to join, still anybody want to join, you can make use of the game pin 924-5360. It is displayed here. You have just passed one question only. So we are moving on to the second question. Kind of a fill in the box question. So answer is D. The figure in the D was a correct answer. Again, moving on to leaderboard. We have new toppers. Nida. Nida is a new topper here with 1560 points. Second spot goes to Nandana. Third spot goes to Safwana. Fourth spot goes to Aksa. And the fifth spot goes to Alto. And we have a new climber here. The climber has climbed 13 places, and Akshay is the highest climber here. All right. So moving on to third question. All right, so the correct answer is C. You are supposed to find the correct friend view. Correct friend view was shown in C. So let's move on to leaderboard again. I think most of you have made it wrong. All right, that's reflected in the scoreboard also. Sai just come to the top spot with 4 points, and second spot goes to Nilina. Third spot goes to Nida. Fourth spot goes to Nandana. We have 3 ends here. And okay, top and bottom we have S, and middle we have 3 ends. Okay. All right, fourth spot goes to Nandana, and fifth spot goes to Safwana. So that's how it is. No climbers this time. So moving on to fourth question. Okay, time's up. So once again, I'm missing fill in the box column. So I think most of you have made it correct this time. So correct answer is B. Complete the missing segment. Moving on to leaderboard again. Okay, Sai has a streak with 4 correct answers in a row, and he has grabbed the top spot with 2984 points. Second spot goes to Nilina. Third spot goes to Safana. Fourth spot goes to Sahla. And fifth spot goes to Aksar. That's all from the leaderboard. Moving on to fifth question. All right, we were supposed to complete the PISA. Again, most of you have made it correctly. So the correct answer is B. Leaderboard again. Sai is still on the top spot with 3766 points. Second spot goes to Nilina. Third spot goes to Alto. Fourth spot goes to Zahla. And the fifth spot goes to Safwana. We have new climber here, Raya. Raya was the highest climber here, climbing up 6 places in the scoreboard. All right, moving on to sixth question. So before that, let me remind you regarding our Telegram channel. We have a Telegram channel which will be giving you important updates regarding your exam notifications, regarding our programs, our YouTube lives, our classes, and all. So make sure that you're joining the Telegram channel. So we'll be posting the link in the comment box, so you can click on the link and join our Telegram channel. All right. So with that note, let's move on to the sixth question. So which answer figure is similar in the problem figure in the same direction? Most of you have made it correctly. Correct answer is C. Once again, moving on to leaderboard. No changes in the leaderboard, but there are changes in points. So Sai is still on the top with 4628 points. Second spot goes to Nilina. Third spot goes to Alto. Fourth spot goes to Sahla. And fifth spot goes to Safwana. And 17 players have reached an answer streak of 3. 3 correct answers in a row. So seventh question. Please note the noting. Please note the change in timings also. Earlier we had 60 seconds. Now we have 90 seconds. So make sure that you're noting that also. Alright, so which one will complete the sequence? So B will complete the sequence. Leaderboard, slight changes. Sai is still on the top spot with 5,359 points. Second spot goes to Hannat. Third spot goes to Agnes. Fourth spot goes to Nilina. And the fifth spot goes to Sarah. So it was a tough round. Kahoot is saying it was a tough round, and 11 players have actually lost their answer stick of 3. So moving on to 8th question. Hopefully it will be an easy question. Count the number of triangles in the given figure. All right, time's up. 29 triangles. 29 triangles in total. So that's how the leaderboard looks after 8 questions. Saj is still on the top spot with 6,076 points. Second spot goes to Nilina. Third goes to Sara. Fourth goes to Sri Lakshmi. And the fifth goes to Atira. Combo breaker here. 5 players just dropped their answers pick up 4. 9th question. All right, so we are supposed to find the total number of surfaces in the problem figure, 19 surfaces. Sai just highest chances pick up 9 correct answers in a row. Well done. So points is 6, 7, 7, 3 points. Second spot goes to Nilina, third spot goes to Hannat, fourth spot goes to Safana, and the fifth spot goes to Nantana. All right, that's all from the leaderboard. Moving on to 10th question. Supposed to find the correct elevation, and image in the D is the correct answer. 11, sorry, scoreboard again. Sai is still on the top spot with 7,573 points. Second spot goes to Safwana. Third spot goes to Nandana. Fourth spot goes to Nilina. And the fifth spot goes to Sara. And Sara Hadid is back in the game with 3 correct answers in a row. That's all from the leaderboard. Moving on to 11th question. All right, so which of the following box can be formed by folding the given sheet of paper? Answer is A. The figure in the answer, figure in the option A is the correct answer. All right. Leaderboard after 11th question will look like this. Size is still on the top, so we don't have any changes in the leaderboard. We have changes in the scores only. Size is in the top with 8339 points. Second spot goes to Safana. Third spot goes to Nandana. Fourth spot goes to Nilina. And the fifth spot goes to Sara. New climber here, Mansi. Mansi is the highest climber here with 7 places, climbing up 7 places. So 12th question. All right, so opening up the 3D figure will look like as an A. So after 12 questions, slight changes only. Nida has come to the leaderboard in the first position. Other than that, no changes. Sai is still on the top spot with 9142 points. Second spot goes to Safana. Third spot goes to Nandana. Fourth spot goes to Nilina. And the fifth spot goes to Nida. All ends and this only dominating in the leaderboard. All right. So Fawaz just hit the answers pick of 5. 5 correct answers in the row. So 13th question. So answer figure A can be formed from the pieces given in the problem figures. Leaderboard. No changes in the leaderboard. Only changes in the points tally. Sai, Safna, Safwana, Nandana, Nilina, and Nida. And the topper has 9895 points. Rishika is back in the score with an answer stick of 3. So that's a news from leaderboard. Now moving on to second last question. We have 2 more questions including this question. All right, so we were supposed to find out the correct mirror image from the option. So C is the correct mirror image of the problem figure. Right, so moving on to our last question. So before that, if you're liking this channel, if you're liking this content, make sure that you're clicking on the like button. And if you like this channel, if you want to be part of further quizzes, make sure that you're clicking on the subscribe button so that you'll be notified regarding your updates, further updates and further quizzes. So with that note, moving on to our last question. Sorry, moving on to leaderboard before that. Sai just crossed the 5-digit number 10,713 points. Second spot goes to Safwana, third spot goes to Nandana, fourth spot goes to Nilina, and the fifth spot goes to Nida. Dia is back in the game with 3 correct answers in a row. All right, so moving on to last question, 15th question. Note that you are having 120 seconds for this question. All right, so which of the following box can be found by folding the given sheet of paper? A, B, C, and D. So now we'll be moving on to the podium. We don't have any scoreboard now. Moving on directly, we'll be moving on to the podium where we'll be able to find out who all has come to the top sports and who all are the runners up. So moving on to the podium now. Third spot we have Safwana. Second spot we have Nida. And first spot with 11,281 points we have Saij. Right, so we have runners of Nandan and Nilina. All right, so that's all from the leaderboard. Congratulations to all the winners and thank you to all the participants. So the winners, all the 5 winners, make sure that you are clicking on make sure that you are sending your Instagram ID. Send it to our WhatsApp number 8086111024. Just send your name along with your Instagram ID to this WhatsApp number. So we'll be posting all these things in our social media handle. So once again, congratulations to all the winners and thank you to all the participants. So if you missed to be on the leaderboard this time, don't worry. We'll be having upcoming quizzes and upcoming sessions like this. So make sure that you're subscribed to our channel as well as our YouTube channel as well as our Telegram channel. If you have any suggestions regarding the same also, make sure that you're reaching out to us through our the contact details will be displayed in the description box. So I hope you have enjoyed the quiz. We'll be back with another quiz another day. Thank you so much and have a great night.